Have you ever paused to consider the significance of cybersecurity in today's digital age? As we increasingly rely on technology, the importance of safeguarding our digital lives cannot be overstated. If not, it's high time you did, as cybersecurity affects every aspect of our lives. In the world of cyber threats, ransomware takes the crown as one of the fastest growing concerns. Picture a malicious software that locks you out of your own digital kingdom, holding your data hostage until a ransom is paid. That's ransomware for you, a cunning digital kidnapper that targets both individuals and businesses alike. Over the last few years, we've seen a dramatic rise in ransomware attacks. This growth is fueled by the increasing digitalization of our lives and the vast amounts of valuable data we generate and store online. The appeal for cybercriminals is clear. The potential payouts from ransomware attacks are huge. But it's not just about the money. Ransomware attacks can cause significant disruption, damaging reputations and eroding trust. It's a threat that reaches beyond the financial realm, invading our social fabric. With its rapid expansion, ransomware is certainly a cybersecurity area that demands attention. Next on the list, we have the ever-persistent phishing attacks. Phishing attacks are deceptive practices designed to trick you into revealing sensitive information, like usernames, passwords, and credit card details. They've been around for a while, but don't let their age fool you. These attacks are often carried out using email spoofing or instant messaging, where the attacker pretends to be a trusted entity. The attacker lures the unsuspecting user into clicking a malicious link, which can lead to theft of sensitive data or even the installation of malware on the user's device. This old dog has learned new tricks, with cybercriminals constantly evolving their tactics. They now use advanced techniques such as spear phishing and whaling, targeting specific individuals or businesses. Phishing attacks, despite their age, remain a significant challenge in the cybersecurity world. They're a reminder that even the simplest tricks can have a devastating impact when used with malicious intent. The Internet of Things, or IoT, is not without its vulnerabilities. Picture this. A world where everyday objects like your refrigerator, thermostat, or even your car are connected to the internet, constantly communicating data. This is the world of IoT, a network of physical devices embedded with sensors, software, and other technologies. These devices offer convenience, efficiency, and automation to our lives. However, they also present a playground for hackers. As these devices are often not designed with security in mind, they can be easily exploited, leading to unauthorized access and control. Consider somebody hacking into a smart home system and controlling your heating, lights, or even worse, your security systems. This could lead to privacy invasion, theft, and in extreme cases, physical harm. Moreover, the sheer volume of IoT devices amplifies the risk. Each device potentially represents a point of entry for cybercriminals. As IoT devices become more prevalent, so do the cybersecurity risks they pose. Sometimes the danger lurks not outside, but within. A chilling reality in the world of cybersecurity is the threat posed by insiders. These are not shadowy figures from afar, but people within our own organizations who have legitimate access to sensitive information. Whether driven by malicious intent, financial gain, or simply negligence, these individuals can cause significant damage. They know the system, the weak points, the blind spots. Their actions can lead to data breaches, loss of intellectual property, or even sabotage of critical infrastructure. It's a tough nut to crack because it's not just about technology, but about human behavior and trust. It's about fostering a culture of security awareness, implementing robust access controls, and continuous monitoring of unusual activities. And let's not forget about the threat posed by former employees. Without proper offboarding procedures, they can retain access to critical systems long after they've left. Insider threats therefore present a unique and often overlooked challenge in cybersecurity. Supply chain attacks, a risk that's often underestimated. But what exactly are they? Picture this. Instead of attacking a heavily fortified castle directly, you aim for the vulnerable supply lines, disrupting resources and sowing chaos. That's essentially a supply chain attack in the cybersecurity world. It targets less secure elements in the network, which could be third-party vendors or software suppliers, to compromise a larger, more secure system. Why are they becoming more common? Well, as security measures evolve and become more robust, attackers are finding it harder to penetrate systems directly. Instead, they're turning to the softer targets in the supply chain, exploiting their vulnerabilities to gain access to the main target. It's a cunning strategy, and it's proving to be alarmingly effective. So while it might not grab as many headlines as ransomware or phishing, don't underestimate the risk of supply chain attacks. They're a silent but deadly threat, lurking in the shadows. Supply chain attacks, though less talked about, are a rising concern in the realm of cybersecurity. In our hands, we hold devices that carry a wealth of information and potential threats. Yes, the ubiquitous mobile devices. There are calendars, our communication hubs, our entertainment centers, and for many, our office away from the office. But with this convenience comes risk. Mobile devices are often the weakest link in the security chain. Their portable nature makes them easy targets for theft or loss, and their connectivity exposes them to a world of potential cyber threats. From malicious apps to insecure Wi-Fi networks, the threats are numerous and constantly evolving. Moreover, the line between personal and professional use is often blurred on these devices, adding another layer of complexity to their security. Sensitive corporate data can easily end up on a personal device and vice versa. The implications of a security breach, therefore, can be far-reaching and damaging. Mobile security, therefore, is an area that cannot be ignored in any discussion about cybersecurity. As we ascend into the cloud, so do our security concerns. The cloud, a ubiquitous and seemingly ethereal entity, is a colossal data repository. As more and more businesses migrate to the cloud, securing these vast data troves becomes a monumental task. The challenge lies not just in protecting data from external threats, but also in ensuring privacy and compliance with ever-evolving regulations. Cybersecurity in the cloud is a complex puzzle, one that involves multiple stakeholders: the cloud service providers, businesses, and the end users. Each has a part to play, and a lapse in any one area can lead to a security breach. The stakes are high. A breach in the cloud isn't just a data issue, it's a trust issue. It can cause irreparable damage to a company's reputation and customer trust. Cloud security, hence, is a critical area to watch out for in the cybersecurity landscape. Artificial intelligence and machine learning, a double-edged sword. These technologies, often celebrated for their capabilities, can also pose significant threats in the realm of cybersecurity. On the one hand, they equip cybersecurity teams with sophisticated tools to predict and prevent cyber threats. They can sift through vast amounts of data and detect patterns that a human eye might miss, enabling proactive defense strategies. On the other hand, these very tools can fall into the wrong hands. Cybercriminals can leverage AI and machine learning to launch more intelligent, harder-to-detect attacks. They can automate their attacks, reaching a larger number of targets in less time. Furthermore, they can use machine learning algorithms to adapt and improve their strategies based on the defenses they encounter. Thus, as we move forward into an increasingly digital world, we must tread carefully. AI and machine learning, therefore, present both opportunities and threats in cybersecurity. Last but not least, the issue of data privacy. In an age where information is the new gold, safeguarding personal and organizational data has become critical. Data privacy is not just about protecting personal information from unauthorized access. It's also about respecting individuals' rights to control, edit, and delete their information. With the rise of digital platforms, we leave a trail of digital footprints wherever we go. These footprints, when pieced together, can paint an incredibly detailed picture of our lives, making data privacy a crucial aspect of cybersecurity. Moreover, the issue of data privacy extends beyond individuals. Businesses, governments, and organizations are equally at risk. A data breach can lead to severe financial losses, reputational damage, and loss of customer trust. As technology advances, so do the techniques employed by cybercriminals. We need to stay one step ahead, evolving our data protection strategies to keep our information safe. Data privacy thus remains a paramount concern in the field of cybersecurity. To recap, we've touched on the top 10 areas in cybersecurity. The digital landscape is ever evolving, and with it, new vulnerabilities and threats emerge. It's clear that the significance of cybersecurity is not to be underestimated. We kicked off with the rise of ransomware, an insidious form of cyber attack that holds your data hostage until a ransom is paid. In the face of such threats, it's crucial to keep systems updated and regularly back up your data. Next, we dove into the threat of phishing attacks. These deceptive tactics trick users into revealing sensitive information, underlining the need for constant vigilance and education about the telltale signs of phishing attempts. We also highlighted the impact of Internet of Things vulnerabilities. As more devices connect to the Internet, the risk of exposure and attack increases. It's essential to secure these devices and be mindful of the data they collect and share. Then we discussed the danger of insider threats, risks posed by individuals within an organization. To mitigate this, companies need to establish robust internal security measures and a culture of cybersecurity awareness. We moved on to the risk of supply chain attacks. These complex attacks exploit weak links in the supply chain, emphasizing the need for thorough security assessments of suppliers. The perils of mobile security were brought to light, reminding us to treat our mobile devices with the same level of security consciousness as our computers. We examined the challenge of cloud security, stressing the importance of understanding your cloud provider's security measures and the shared responsibility model. The threat posed by artificial intelligence and machine learning was also addressed, urging us to stay abreast of the double-edged sword that advanced technology can be. Finally, we looked at the issue of data privacy, a fundamental human right that is increasingly under threat in the digital age. Remember, in the world of cybersecurity, knowledge is your best defense.
Recent statistics reveal a significant rise in cyber attacks and breaches, highlighting the escalating threat landscape and underscoring the critical need for robust cybersecurity measures in both personal and professional realms.